Here with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And we've got Allie LaForce reporting from the sidelines. The Timberwolves looking to make the most out of their home court advantage here at the Target Center in downtown Minneapolis.
I got him.
There's Garland. Rudy Gobert with the rebound.
This guy's such a talented finisher, but the D does just enough.
And a four-time Defensive Player of the Year. Rudy Gobert is improving his perimeter defense as well, Greg. It's helped his overall game.
Yeah, teams will look to pull him outside and test his lateral quickness. But I tell you, he holds up better than you think, and we know his presence at the rim.
Here's Collins. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist.
And that'll start us off already. You can feel the tension in this arena.
You get the sense there is a level of intensity right out of the gates.
And he saw the play develop, but the pass just wasn't there.
It was a really good thought for sure, but the lob has got to be better than that.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Now, here's Garland. Shoots over DiVincenzo. To the paint. Kicks it out to Collins. 6 on the shot clock. Randall with some nice D.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over it.
Well, if you find yourself in between in that mid-range area, Anthony Edwards so confident. Rise and fire, young sir.
Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce, courtside. Allie.
I caught up with Coach Chris Finch. The two-way star Kawhi Leonard was at the top of the coach's mind. He told me we've seen Kawhi win those finals MVPs because at his best, he is as good as anyone in the world. Leonard doesn't just score it, he can also shut down your best wing. It's really tough facing him. Back to you guys.
All right, Allie, thank you for that. Connects from three-point range. Leonard's got 5 now.
This team relies on that shot from Kawhi.
McDaniels gets a wide-open look. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
And it's Leonard missing. And Doris for the Timberwolves, 2 consecutive trips to the Western Conference Finals.
Kevin, this is by far the franchise's most successful era to date. But of course, they are not satisfied. Anthony Edwards desires a championship because he wants to be considered amongst the all-time greats.
Here's Leonard after the basket by Minnesota. Pass to Collins. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
John Collins has such a good feel for when to fire off the catch.
Back to DiVincenzo. Down low. Edwards. And he finishes nicely on the layup. And it's 6 points for Anthony Edwards.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
Garland, no good. Now the Timberwolves with it. DiVincenzo with it. Garland with the rebound. We've got 1:23 left in the first quarter. Leonard looking over the floor. Driving in. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert. So both teams changing it up here. And Leonard no good on that one. And in Tyronn Lue, the Clippers have one of the league's most highly respected, endorsed, coveted head coaches.
And think about it, Kevin. He signed an extension with the Clippers 2 summers ago. That was amidst rumors that the Lakers might have an interest. Remember, LeBron and Ty Lue go way back. But he is now committed long-term with this organization. That is smart business.
Dunn misses. A chance at a 2-for-1 if they want it.
If I'm them, I try it.
Here's Dosunmu. He drains the turnaround jump shot.
Well, coaches might discourage that kind of look, but he'll take it anyway.
Dunn outside. Pass to Conan Niederhauser. And so the ball's out of bounds. Reed touched it last.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Absolutely appreciate the effort, though. He really went after it. So close.
And the shot goes in. Leonard's got 9.
Once Kawhi Leonard gets to the interior, this guy's so tough to keep from scoring.
Pass to Shannon. Randall outside. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game.
The Clippers 15.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Clippers?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
Yeah, I think they wanted to come out of the gate strong, and they have. They've taken the early lead here.
Pass to Reed. Here's Conley. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
Well, this is where the tremendous motor that Randall plays with helps him get rebounds.
Here's Conan Niederhauser. And Jones has it in the corner. A 3-pointer off the mark. And Minnesota has possession. So when we talk about value players, Doris, Derek Jones comes to mind.
Oh, Kevin, there is absolutely no doubt he deserves to be in this category. This guy combines great athleticism with an ability to knock down shots because he's worked at it. And defensively, we know he's going to make things tough on his opponent.
And now, Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Thanks, Kevin. The Timberwolves coach, Chris Finch, said, "We're a team based on movement, cutting, and fluidity. That burden also falls on Anthony Edwards to move and accommodate his teammates. For his part, Ant said his focus is being what the team needs me to be, a leader by example, and showing them that I'm coachable." Back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks a lot. On the wing, Dosunmu. And no good that time. Clippers trail by 3. Over in the corner, Batum. It's stolen by Randall. Here's Shannon. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. And it's the Clippers with the ball. No points yet here in the second quarter for them. Outside, Bogdanovich. Back to Dunn. Clock at 6. No good with the triple.
Well, despite the miss, obviously the shot this offense looking to generate is exactly that.
Here's Randall. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
Well, that's Randall working in his comfort zone. You can see how confident he is on his ability to score inside.
Dunn left side. Pass to Conan Niederhauser. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. You see a lot of pick and rolls, but you also, Greg, hear about inverted screens. Can you explain to the viewers what that means?
Yeah, that's where your guard actually is the one setting the pick for the bigger player. And having little guys who are willing to put their body on the line, you think of a Steph Curry, a John Stockton, 2 of the best to ever do it.
Timberwolves leading by 5. Here's Edwards. Goes back up. McDaniels outside. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for the Clippers. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Here's Randall. And Randall throws it down.
Wow, excellent explosion off his feet by Julius Randle.
Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
It seemed like he changed his mind halfway through the layup, tried to go to something else, and flat out choked it.
And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
And Tyronn Lue wants a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Here's Edwards. Off the inbound, no good. Clippers trail by 5. One thing you can say about this Clippers organization, GA, resources will never be a problem.
Yeah, passionate and deep-pocketed leadership. You throw in the market size, and even if they're not the glamour franchise in LA, they're no longer resigned to second fiddle.
Another miss by Minnesota. Pass to Lopez. Shoots from 12. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. Minnesota leading by 5. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. And some very quick points for him on that possession.
Oh, phenomenal work right there. There's times, boy, he can be tough to check.
To the middle. And it's Leonard missing. Minnesota with the ball. They're on a 13-4 run. DiVincenzo gets the bucket. And now it's a 9-point Minnesota lead.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
Outside Leonard. At the top of the key, Lopez. It's good.
You simply have to remember that Brook Lopez can stroke the jumper. This guy on catch and shoot is terrific.
There's 45 seconds left. What a sweet jam by Edwards.
Oh, Anthony Edwards thinks this game is a dunk contest. Go ahead, young sir. What a finish.
Tips it up. Takes it out to Leonard. The 3. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. DiVincenzo with it. Leonard picks him up. Here's McDaniels. Buries the long-range jumper. McDaniels got the lead back up to 9 now for the Timberwolves. Outside Leonard. Leonard dunks it down with force.
You gotta love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. Back right after this. And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books, 1 half to go. McDaniels outside. Gobert the screen. Inside. Beal with the steal. Now the Clippers moving it up. Leonard with no one around. Rolling down the follow.
Well, don't forget to box out because guards like Darius Garland very capable of those second chance points opportunities.
Pass to McDaniels. Puts up a 3. It's good from long range. McDaniels got 9.
Boy, on the perimeter, you have to stay connected to this guy. He's such a good shooter.
Garland with it. McDaniels picks him up. Lets it go from 14. Another one falls for the Clippers.
And this is how you use the mid-range area. Collins keeping it simple and just taking what the D gives.
Pass to Gobert. 6 to shoot. To the inside. Minnesota again turning it over. And Doris, when he's feeling good, Kawhi Leonard, still one of the toughest matchups in the NBA.
You know what, Kevin? The way he's battled through injuries and the game's still important enough to him that he's stuck around. And you're so right. When he is healthy, he remains a two-way force. This guy is an absolute Hall of Famer.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Hey, Kevin. John Collins becoming a knockdown shooter. He said, I think I've always had the ability to shoot. I'm just feeling it for free right now. My teammates are doing a good job of finding me in the spots that I like, and I've worked on my shot a lot, and I'm sort of settling into it. Kevin, back to you.
Very capable. All right, Allie, thank you for the report. Randall with the ball. Leonard picks him up. On the wing, DiVincenzo. Inside, Gobert. And it's good. The time running down in the shot clock. Gobert's got his first basket.
Gobert has a thin frame, but make no mistake, he is physical and he relishes contact.
Outside Leonard. Nice defense from McDaniel. Minnesota leading by 6. Pass to Edwards. Back to DiVincenzo. And yes, it's good. DiVincenzo's got 8 points.
Well, Anthony Edwards showing you that I've got some playmaking in my toolbox. Nice pass.
Outside Collins. Back to Garland. Lopez a screen. Kicks it out to Leonard. That shot is good. He has made 8 while missing only 4. That's 67% shooting. Now here's DiVincenzo. 8 points for him. Oh, the lob to Gobert. Down low. Back to McDaniel. Sinks the three-pointer. 12 points for him.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team. Productive and efficient.
Fouled beyond the arc, and he almost hit the shot. He'll go to the line for 3.
And Leonard is such a tough cover. He's so good at baiting the D into foul.
And you look at this Timberwolves roster, Doris, quite a spread as far as the ages of their top players.
Oh, Kevin, you've got a couple of guys who are absolutely on the back 9 and really walking up the fairway of number 18. And then you've got Mr. McDaniels and Anthony Edwards, 2 guys in their early 20s. But this is the fascinating part. There's a runway left, and what do they do with it?
Here's Edwards. Edwards loves it in there.
Anthony Edwards has got his rhythm, and he's got a well-rounded offensive game. Look out.
And Tyronn Lue wants a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. So both teams making some changes here. There's 1:59 left in the third quarter of the game. Pass to Jones. "13 feet away. Los Angeles with another miss.
Boy, he looks and will take that shot every time. Just won't go. Might be undersized for a 4, but that vertical more than makes up for it.
And here's Jones. To the paint. Here's Conan Niederhauser. And the Clippers miss again. And so it's Highland who brings the ball up for Minnesota. 10-point lead. This is their biggest.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
John misses. Driving the lane. And it's Mathurin with the rebound. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Endorsed were early on in Chris Dunn's career, but is it fair to say many wondered if it might be short-lived?
No, there's no doubt, Kevin. Remember, this guy was at one point the 5th pick in the league, and there were questions about the offensive end of the floor. But give Chris credit. His defense has carved out minutes for him, and he's worked diligently to become a better offensive player.
There's the 3. Trains the three-pointer. Mathurin's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And stolen by Dunn. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Stolen by Anderson. Here's Dosunmu. No good from outside. Here's Mathurin. And that one is hammered home.
And one of the better athletes in his draft class, Mathurin, with quick lift off the floor and then the power to hammer it home.
Here's Highland, and he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. That concludes the third quarter. It continues to be an exciting neck-and-neck game. We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Now done. Outside Bogdanovich. No good. That would have tied it. Timberwolves leading by 3. Pass to Phillips. Back to Conley. Shot clock at 6. Here's Phillips. To the hoop. He dents the rim with a 2-handed slam. Wow.
I'll bet even they didn't think the pick would work that well.
No. And they get the major league dunk out of it, too.
And my question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
Oh, and he went for the 2-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Timberwolves.
They've been playing some really physical offense, just attacking the paint as much as possible. And I tell you what, they have been very successful with that strategy.
And the wide-open shot from Reed. Off target from outside. Stolen by Reed. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. And the timeout called here by Tyronn Lue. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
During that last break, Coach Tyronn Lue had some advice for the team. He was harping on the number of offensive rebounds that they've given up. He told them they have to recommit to the defensive glass. He said, quote, "We're not walking away with the W if we don't box out." A simple message, guys, but an important one.
All right, Allie, thank you. Bogdanovich goes in. And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Edwards. And there's the call on Jones. That'll be his second foul of the game.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Here's Dosunmu. And they call an illegal screen here.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
Clippers trail by 3. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Outside Bogdanovich. And it's all evened up. Bogdanovich has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
A dead-eye shooter. Bogdan working off the pass there.
It's Edwards on the wing. Back to DiVincenzo. Pass to Edwards. Edwards, he is a bruiser.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
And this is a player who understands when the game is hanging in the balance. He knows it's winning time.
And the timeout called here by Tyronn Lue. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Here's Leonard. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Outside Edwards. And he lays it straight in. Now it's a 4-point Timberwolves lead.
Well, Anthony Edwards with that frame on the interior, such a tough check.
Back to Garland. To the middle. And finish off by Collins.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it. Here's Edwards. Edwards making a statement.
Anthony Edwards relishes big-time moments, and he delivers right there.
Oh, what a finish.
Oh, a timely one from Beal puts a smile on the coach's face.
And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. They've led by as much as 10. And it's sent back by Leonard to take the lead. Gobert there for the rebound. Edwards with it. Garland picks him up. Rips it down with 2 hands.
Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, G.A., he knows what his job is. Control the offensive glass.
And that's so demoralizing to your opponent. To play great defense and have the possession end that way, that's tough to take.
Collins outside. Clock at 6. Going to work down low.
With confidence, step up in a big moment. We see you, John Collins.
Left side, Edwards. Here goes Edwards.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the knee.
First personal foul. Third team foul.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
And what you love about Edwards is how intense he is. Guy plays hard every minute he's on the floor.
Well, in these situations, this is who they want at the charity stripe.
Showing no hesitation and in a huge moment. Kawhi wants the ball when they need a bucket.
Now Randall. Oh, the layup finish off an excellent lead pass.
That's about trusting your guy in the clutch. Julius Randle embracing a tough opportunity.
Clearly a foul.
He drops the first one, and that narrows the lead down to just 3. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
And that would have been a killer if he missed one of those, but he was rock solid. That trims the lead now to a 1-possession game.
And down it goes.
We know this about Anthony Edwards. He is fearless in these moments. That's a big-time clutch delivery.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment. Julius Julius Randle under tremendous pressure with the big bucket.
Leonard. Collins in the post. And the layup is off. Outside Lopez. Now Garland. And it misses. It's the first that puts them up by 5. He's off on the free throw, unable to get that second one to drop in. Los Angeles calls timeout. They trailed by 5. What do you think Coach's focus is going to be here?
They're trying to stay alive. They've got to work quickly.
This is the very definition of desperation mode right now. They need a quick shot and a quick foul.
And looking for a very quick shot here.
You've got to run a play that's a quick strike. You've got to immediately foul after that.
And they go to the intentional foul. And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line, and that increases their lead to 6. Leonard fires. Rebounded by Randle. Edwards inside. And now they decide to foul intentionally. And no good as the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. And the second of 2 is good. That makes it a 7-point lead. And the Clippers call time here. 1 second left in the fourth quarter. What's your take, guys?
And a little late to implement a plan B. This game is a wrap.
Well, I think he might just want to remind these guys, hey, let's finish the game the right way.
And so the Timberwolves take the win. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah,